Okay, well, hello, beautiful people. Thank you for viewing Lydia's Insights. And yes, it is time. Well, not time yet, because otherwise I wouldn't be talking to you. But I am here at work. Work starts at 10 to 4, Monday through Thursday this week. And I'm going to talk more about my job, but let me get the introduction in. And you might see me a little bit more um, not as animated because, well, there's people around. So, sprinkle, 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 sparkle, 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 a bunch of pizzazz and all that jazz. All right, so my job. Oh my goodness, okay. You're not gonna believe it unless I would tell you. And it's like, this is just one of the many things that I see the hand of God in. So work starts Wednesday for me last week. And then my coworker that's getting trained with me, she looks at me and she's like, you look familiar. And I look at her and I'm like, well, I don't know because I don't remember, but um, so she's like, oh, it'll come to me. I know I've had you for a class, and I know for sure, for certain, I don't remember seeing her, right? And so it comes to her. She's all, yes, Miss Charity, computer class. And I only took one computer class. That was the very beginning, 2019, when my school journey was just beginning. And she's like, yeah, you were there. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, wow. And it's just, for me, it's just like amazing because she started with, that was the beginning of computers for her. And apparently she's still into, the computers. Um, and she's older, like I would say maybe in her 30s or somewhere there. Um, but the fact is that she's older. And it's just that we have these different things in common. Like we were both talking about what we were going planning for dinner that night. So it was funny. But so the fact is that is that I only took that one computer class, just and that was just indeed, that was kind of like a miracle because like that I needed that class because it introduced me to just the basics. It helped me to feel comfortable um, with our program like Canvas. We have Canvas that we log into. I think even a lot of other students do too, like my high schoolers and my middle schoolers. They use Canvas as well. So that helped me, but I didn't know that at that time that in 2020 we were going to be having only online school. Um, but if I did not have that class in 2019, that computer, that class that just helped me with the basics, just to help me to be familiar with the computer. Okay, this is the on. Yes, that was, I needed all those simple basic things. That's why this job is amazing for me. Um, so yeah, and also she is just like, it helps me to feel more comfortable, if that makes any more sense, that okay, she's here and I can easily go to her and say, hey, I don't understand this, do you think you could help me, since she also is continuing in computers. So I just feel like that's amazing and I'm just so thankful for it. And and so next week is going to be challenging for me. This week, challenging in the sense that the time, I will be starting at 8, um, and then getting off at 5:30. But in between that time, I have a class. So it's 8 to 12. Then I go to my class. It's the theater class, which is, I think, it's about 3 hours. Then I come back and finish the rest of my time in the office. It's gonna be a long day. Today is my first day shadowing. Be listening to calls and seeing how they answer, what students are calling in and asking. So yeah, healthy. And here's something that was not fun for me this weekend. Please pray for this. I mean, seriously, please pray for this. My daughter, I came home Saturday from picking up my eldest daughter from work, and she greets me at the door and says, "I think I have lice, but more animated." And I was like, oh. And then she shows me the little lice bug, and indeed it was lice. And my irritation showed up in not so pleasant of ways. I just started cursing because it's just the irritation, you know. If you are a parent, if you've been down that road, then you know the irritation. You gotta bag things up and clean things. Of course, cleaning is not the hassle, but it's the uncertainty that, okay, did we get everything? It's because, and then the checking. So they've done 2 treatments. Saturday they did a treatment, then yesterday they did a treatment, and just the checking. My Lord, they have such thick hair. So 2 of my daughters, no, actually all 3 of them had it, even the eldest. But my eldest, my eldest was brave, and she had this hairstyle before where she just like wears buzz, but without my permission. So she got in big trouble. But this time she had my permission, of course. I think that when she did that, it was about like a year ago. And I came home. Anyway, I think I actually did a video about that too. Anyway, and I don't remember where it's at, so I'm not gonna be able to put the link. But this time she's like, "Yeah, Mom, just go ahead." And I like, "Okay, wait." I gave her time. I said, "Wait, you just make sure. You make sure." And so she said, "Yeah, just go ahead and do it." She said, "You pray about it. You pray about it." And so I prayed. I said, "Okay, but still, what what do you feel? What do you really want here?" She's like, "Yeah, just do it." Because if it gets at that awkward stage, I can just put extensions and such. So I went ahead, shaved it. So that one's the easy one. That was, whew, thank you. But the other 2 girls, I did cut their hair, and one of them's like really miserable because her hair gets really puffy. But I told her I will pay for a professional cut for you. But she just wants it. She has it set in her mind what she wants, and so but yeah, so it's just tough right now. I have to go home after work and check their heads. It's not gonna be as like section by section, but still, please pray for them. And yes, thank you for all of your prayers, and I will definitely pray for you, my viewers. So thank you for viewing, and may the Lord bless your day today, the rest of the week, and be encouraged and be strengthened. All of that, those words are for me, of course. So love you. Bye.